Hey, how you doing? Good evening. When I first started this family, I always said I'd talk about faith, family, finance, and future. And today I want to talk about family and really the future. And this talk will be different from the ones I normally do. Normally I try to keep it as positive as possible, but today something happened that I just really kind of disturbed me a little bit. My son was on his way to work and he lives in Round Rock, Texas. And on the way to work, he got pulled over. It's a shame that we live in a country where our young adults, and he's 29, thinks that he needs to call and put everything on speakerphone because people are so horrible that lives in this world today. I can remember growing up where my mom gave me the talk, and this only happens pretty much for black and brown kids, where we get to talk about making sure we keep our hands at the 10 and 2, the 9 and 3, and because of the way we've been treated in the past. But this is year 2023, and it seems like we are not getting better when it comes to this policing thing, when we come to this getting pulled over thing. And really, what he was pulled over for, to me, as far as I'm concerned, was bogus, because I believe police have better things to do than to worry about what they pulled him over for initially, which wound up just giving him a warning. See, it is time for our kids and our children and these black and brown kids to stop getting pulled over and stop for bogus stuff just to try to figure out if there's something going on. We don't do that in Westlake in Austin or Lakeway in Austin because rich people live there, not unless you're my color driving through there. And these children should not have to worry about this either as young adults. It hurt my heart to know that I fought for a country 20 years, gave up a lot for my family to raise them and to provide for them, to have a son that is pretty successful in his life, to have to feel that he has to put me on speakerphone to ensure that if something was to happen, I would know that something was going on. I just think we should be better than that. We've had great leaders in the past, like Martin Luther King, and a lot of people has given up a lot for this world and for our culture and for our people. And I'm just asking people to start being better as people. Start looking in the mirror as people. Realize that when you pull somebody's kid over or their young adult over, that everybody's not a criminal and everybody's not a crook, and everybody is meant to be treated with respect. Pulling people over for small, petty stuff and then give a warning because you realize there was nothing wrong. It doesn't make sense. When I was growing up, they used to call it driving while black. No telling what the young adults call it today. We have to get better. We have to get better. My family, my Facebook friends, I normally don't come like this. I normally have a whole different energy about myself. And I do think this country is great. And I do think that this country will do better. At least that's my hope and prayer, that this country gets better and that these cities and these police officers and the people who work on the force get better. And I get it. Everybody's not bad, but it only takes one to spoil the whole bunch. So my young adults, you stay safe out there. You keep your heads up, because it is time for us to realize that as we do our part, maybe this message will get better, where you feel that you can trust the authorities. So with that being said, my Facebook friends, my Snapchat friends, and anybody listen to the sound of my voice, you have a blessed and wonderful day.